So we're back on the banks. We are out pike fishing as usual this time of year, and I've been getting a lot of questions about doing videos regarding circle hooks. Now, if you've seen my channel, you know full well I'm not a big fan of circle hooks, but I'm going to give in. I've had that many people ask me when I do a video on circle hooks, so I thought I'll come down to the river, do a day session, stay till about 4 or 5 o'clock and see what happens. Now then, I chopped the head off the bait on the other one. That's not too bad, so we'll keep that as a full bait. So normally I go through the edge of the tail at the top, but I'm going to come further down just to grab hold of the fish so it doesn't split too much. Right, it is a bit finicky trying to get it through the baits, but alright, that should be alright. Let's work it through, and there we go. That should be alright, like that. Well, everything is in situ, we're cast out and we're ready for action. I'm hoping that we can get a few fish today. The conditions, if I'm honest, aren't the best. It's very bright and there's been a few fish coming out on the river. Not huge amounts, mainly small ones. So I'm thinking maybe a couple of fish today if we're lucky. No big gills unfortunately yet. None of the big ones have been caught anywhere on this river, so I think that's going to be, give it a few weeks and the odd one might start being produced on here. But talking of circle hooks, I've got lots of friends that use them and have got confidence in them, and I know a few people that use them and they tend to lose quite a few fish. They'll catch a few, but they'll lose quite a few. And one of the main reasons I don't use circle hooks, mainly because I've been using trebles for nearly 30 years. And there's no point trying to change something if it works. It works everywhere I go. But I thought, you know what? I've had so many people ask me about do a circle hook video, just to show me using them, you know, a bit of rig footage and whatnot. So I thought I'll give him, do a little video, and that's why I've been doing lots of other videos on the channel. People start asking me questions, and I literally just do a little show and tell of whether it's popped up dead baits or the tackle bits I'm using. So if you have got any questions for any video ideas or anything, just drop it in the comments below and I'll start putting a few bits and bobs together, because they don't take long to do. I think we do a recast on the rods. It seems that there's not many pike in the area at the moment, but that can all change at the drop of a hat. It really can. I've had it on times on these rivers where you're catching absolutely nothing, then all of a sudden it's just mayhem. You get a big group of pike come through and then it's literally one after the other. Right, we'll go a little bit further out with this one. Just gently cast it so it don't come off. I don't know if there's anything on or not. It could be debris, but have we got anything on? I don't know if we have or not, to be honest. It might have been debris pulling the indicator out. We have had a lot coming through. It might be debris. I'll just quickly wind it in. Yeah, nothing there. The indicator definitely pulled out though, so I'd be intrigued to know what, if there's any marks on the bait or, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have thought that small amount of weed to pull it, but yeah, nothing to go by. There's no marks on the fish or anything. I mean, there's a bit of mark on the bottom. It might have been an eel pulling the bottom of the flesh, but yeah, other than that, I don't think there's anything to worry about. So yeah, got the art going a bit then. I thought, hey, oh, first fish of the session, and then sod's law, it might have been an eel. I know there's no mitten crabs in this river, not for the past couple of years, so I'm not going to go out too far. Well, we're coming up to 3:15. It has been probably the most quietest session I think I've ever had on this river, to be honest. Normally you've got at least a few jack pike coming through, but absolutely nothing at all, which is very surprising. I know it can be up and down sometimes on venues, especially this time of the year, but It might be because there's so many bait fish in the area. There's been so many small fish just coming through these margins. And I know a big pike wouldn't turn down a nice juicy sardine, decent sized one. But when you've got lots of small bait fish, and if there's no big pike there and it's just a smaller pike, they're pretty much more interested in just going for the smaller fish. On this river I've noticed, and I've done it over the years, where I've done quite a few sessions. I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, where I was moving up and down the river all the time, leapfrogging, try there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, move another half a mile or a mile, try there. And in the end I realised from my sessions that I log, because I log every session of what I did and how I did it and stuff, staying in one place on this particular river was the best way to do it, because they move up and down quite frequently. Now, with it being a river that's very long, I mean, there's no sluice gates or anything, or weir pools or anything, it's just a massive long river. It makes life difficult, very difficult. It's that right hand rod again. I wonder if it's an eel. It might be an eel. I'll check it out. Yeah. Before we catch it, here we go. Gently wind in. Have we got a whole cold? Oh, will it come off? Oh, feels like we've got a cold. Maybe. This is just this is what I don't like about these circle hooks. Praying to God, it's fairly got a decent cold light. Oh, that's a nice pike. Nice pike, that's a nice pike. Please don't come off. That's a nice pike. That is a nice fish. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. That is. Oh, yeah. I'm going to quickly show you. She's going to beat me up, I know she is. She's been resting for about 10 minutes. Please behave yourself, darling. I'll be as quick as I can, I promise. Right. Here we go. And we're only a couple of weeks into the season as well, so hopefully we can get some more of these. Oh yeah, I'm out of breath, completely unexpected. We lost one on the right hand rod, something happened and aborted take. It might have been her playing around with the bait, I think, maybe. But yeah, I'm over the moon. Lovely looking fish. So without further ado, we'll get her back, get that circle up baited up again, and then we'll go from there. But happy days. Wicked. The only problem with these waistlings from Aqua, they're an absolute pain for getting the fish out. Sorry, Duck, a little bit unorthodox this one, but you have to other way round. Look at that. Look at the girth on her. Such a beautiful pike, aren't you, darling? Hey? Look at the length of that. That's the one. Beautiful.